Hello everyone, it's Mark Leibovit from the Leibovit VR newsletters, also vrtrader.com. This is a Leibovit VR tutorial here on Esignal for Monday morning, May 4th. We are presenting the Leibovit volume reversal indicator, as you know. We have three versions of it, all part of the same package. The sequential, directional, and 2-day version. I use the sequential because it posts all the positive and negative VRs, and I like to see all of them. And for more information on the other indicators, go to the Esignal video and they'll provide you some more detail there. I go through a little bit of an initial demonstration. Meanwhile, we do have other products at Leibovit VR newsletter website, and we've gone over those briefly. We'll do it again for you. We have our silver, which is our daily market commentary, our platinum, which provides that plus specific recommendations, our gold letter, which covers the commodity markets, everything from crude oil down to palladium. Our annual forecast model is our annual cyclical forecast. Our vice letter covers the sin stocks from alcohol, tobacco, down to the cannabinoid plays that are out there. And don't forget my Trader's Book of Volume, the definitive guide to volume trading. Meanwhile, let's jump into it here, and let's take a look at Tasr. With the social unrest underway, and it's going to continue probably through the summer, if not for several years, Tasr is still in play. I'm showing you the chart because there's a good correlation with the Leibovit volume reversals. The most recent one we saw a couple trading days back. As you know, this is a daily chart, and we have a rising 533 stochastic, so that's a positive. When you get a positive ER, that tells you for a trade that you're in there. We can step back here a bit, look at the weekly chart. And a weekly chart, we had a positive ER. This is back on April 6th. Nice rising stochastic and a move higher. A few weeks before that, however, I think this was a earnings report from the company back in February. You had a negative ER. This is a weekly chart. Had a declining stochastic and a little bit of follow through there for a week or two. There's a whole period of time here. And this is again the weekly chart, so this gives you a little bit bigger perspective in terms of trend. There was a negative one here back April 28th last year. The stock was in a downtrend for a while, but we did not generate a buy signal on the weekly charts. We did generate several buys on the daily chart. So you got to go with the short-term signals if you're trading. Stocks up quite a bit here. We have a little bit of a gap here. We have a little bit of a gap here. So trends up, but you got to do a little bit of fishing. But my intent in showing you the video is that when I get a VR, we can jump in for a couple of day trade, and that's basically what I'm looking for here on the negative side. Here's the one back in February we just looked at on the weekly chart. Had a nice trade here for a couple, 3 days, and that's what it's all about. Also want to show you another little stock, and this isn't a speculation. We also own this as well. Xmgi technology. Let's put up a little visual here for you, pulling up the news. Apparently, the company is focused on the ownership and management of leading video and security technology companies, and is a developer of a wireless communication spectrum sharing technologies. And basically, this is used in the law enforcement, military, government education, and security markets. So they have an interesting little technology here, which involves the use of cameras and the video access, and it's a little bit of a play in the security area. And I've been tracking the stock for a while, and it's really cheap. I like stocks that are coming out of bottoms. Let's take a look at this thing. And again, it's a spec. It's trading for 20 cents for a reason, but 30 cents for a reason. But let's go back even to the monthly chart on Xmgi. This is on a recommended list, so we are long it here for a trade. I mean, the stock was a $9.5 stock back in 2013, and basically on the monthly chart, it's starting to come off a little bit of a bottom here. This negative VR I ignore because it's already down, and we do have a rising stochastic. That's on the monthly chart. On the weekly chart, we're getting a positive VR, rising stochastic. So there's some nice potential upside here, perhaps even to $1 or more a share if this technology is for real. But since it's tied to law enforcement and what's going on now here on the daily chart, it's trading above the 50-day moving average. So wouldn't mortgage the house for this one. This is a spec, but I could see the stock trading up toward $1 and we're moving higher based on the heavy volume, as you can see here, coming into the stock and the sector that's in. So just a couple situations here related to what's going on in the country right now with the law enforcement and security, and these are good trading plays. I'm going to emphasize the word trading. Tasr may be more of an investment, I suppose, because of the bigger picture issues in our country, but it's just something worth keeping an eye on. So I appreciate you checking in. It's Mark Leibovit here at Leibovit VR Newsletters. We'll catch you on the next recording. Thank you.